Hi, Fatty. This is Kayla of For Pete's Sakes Homestead, and I just wanted to make a quick video about how to raise pigs on pasture. We're in Western New York, and that's primarily what we raise here on our farm is pasture-raised pigs. We get a lot of snow and cold, and one of the big things you need is nice, sturdy shelters that will hold up both to the weather and to the pigs. This is on skids, not that you can see it because it's kind of dirty. This isn't in use right now because the snow destroys all the fence in the winter, so we bring all the pigs up closer to the barn just so we can keep a closer eye on them. This is in one of the farther pastures away from the house. So this is made out of an old metal carport with rough cut lumber, and we use nice sturdy bolts because we breed pigs here, and the sows and the big boars, they destroy everything, as you can see here. If you can see, there used to be a shelter over there, which the pigs destroyed, and then this used to be a shelter as well, which the pigs also destroyed. So this is the only thing that we've found has worked. It has aluminum roof, and it also has some clear panels on there, so it lets in the light, so it's not too dark and gloomy inside. And the second thing you need if you're keeping pigs is some fencing. This is the fencing we use. It's high tensile metal. It's like, I'm not sure if it's aluminum, but it's high tensile wire electric fencing we use. You need something high joules, high voltage that'll keep the pigs in. We can't really use this during the winter because these plastic pieces right here, the snow gets so heavy that it bends the plastic, and the wires just all fall down. So you need to train a pig before you can put them out on fencing because they are smart, and if you don't train them to fear the fence, then they'll just run right through it. And you need something that'll give them a good shock or else they won't respect it. Then after the fencing, the next most important thing is water. And this setup we have right here works really good if you have an area where you don't have easy access to water. They hit this with their nose, and the water comes right out. But for our uses, we don't really need this for the back, and we'll be using it for whey. Now, this is one of our smaller shelters we recently built. This would be perfect for someone who's just getting a few piglets and are only planning to raise them up to butcher age. This is great because it's movable, it's super sturdy, it keeps the wind, the water off from them, and it's the perfect size just for a backyard hobbyist. Now, this right here is why I said we don't need that tank anymore for water. What happened last year is we let the pigs out onto this pasture that we had never used before. We had set them up with the water, and then we noticed they weren't using it. So we came back and noticed they had dug into the ground and found a natural spring, and they preferred getting their water from the spring. So we're going to repurpose that tank for whey, because that's primarily what we feed the pigs is whey, cheese, bread, scrap produce, and spent grain from breweries. So those are the big things you need if you're going to be raising pigs on pasture is sturdy housing, reliable fencing, and a good source of water. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'm going to be doing these videos probably about once a week. So subscribe and like, and I will see you next time.